Hi, welcome to the module 20. In this module, we discuss the how to publish your own Python packages into the pypi organization. Now, publish your own packages into pypi organization. Now, what is the pypi organization? Is the Python package indexed. All the third-party Python packages are handled by pypi.organization. Now, before publishing your packages, first create a package. Now, I already created one package. Here I use the one folder. Like I use the pub is the one folder. In that folder I use the one package. This is the my actual package. Here nu bank is the my package. The package contains the number of modules. Here in that package I use the these are the my modules. Now these are the my modules. All the Python files are called as the modules. These are the my modules in the my package as the nu bank. My package contains the some modules. Here my package contains the some modules. Here outside of your modules, that means under the your package. Here this is the your Python modules. Outside of your your Python modules, here you can create a one Python file, that is the setup.py. Here the setup.py is used to configure the your package. Here open the your setup.py, your favorite editor. Here you can write some logic for publishing your package into the pypi organization. Here you can use the setup tools package. From that import the setup. Here what is the setup tools package? The setup tools allows developers, like any developers, to make easily build and distribute the Python packages into the pypi organization. Now in that you can use a setup. It is a tuple. Here it is a tuple. In that tuple, here you can pass the name. Here the setup is the your module. Here the setup is the module. Here you can use the name. Here the name is your package name, your installed package name. For example, numpy, pip install numpy. That is the numpy is the name of the package. Here I can use the, for example, same as nu bank. You can use any name. Here I use the nu bank. Use the comma. Here you can use the version. Here the initial version is 0.0.1. After you can use a comma. Here this is the initial version. For example, you have you have made some changes, that is updated your already existing package. You can use the version 0.0.2. that is the same. Before the version is 0.0.1. After you made some changes in the package, you can update the your package into the pypi. You can use the next released version is 0.0.2 and so on. Now after the version, now you can use some short description, for example, this package, this package provides some bank functions. Now this is some short description. After use the comma. Here you can use the py underscore modules. Here you can pass the list list. In that list you can pass the your all modules in the your package. Here nu bank is the my package. In that these are the modules. You can pass the your all modules deposit underscore amount is the one module. After comma you can place the another module, that is the home underscore loan. After you can use the like personal underscore loan. Here you can use the like vehicle underscore loan, and finally you can use the withdraw underscore, like you can use the double quotes withdraw underscore amount is the module. Now here you can see here these are the modules: deposit amount, home loan, personal loan, vehicle loan, and withdraw is the module. Now these are the modules in the your package. You can pass the list as the argument, that is you can assign into the py underscore modules. These are the all modules in your package. You can use a comma. Next you can use a package underscore dir, where your package contains, like where all your modules contains. Here you can use the like here you can use a pass the dictionary. Here key is the empty, and here you can pass the nu bank. Here you can check. Here the all the modules are like the outside is the nb bank. Here nb bank the contains the all the modules. The modules are stored into the nb like nu bank, that is the package dir. Here this is the package dir, that is the package directory is the nu bank. Now use the comma. Here this is the first configuration. You can use the control s for saving, or you can also use the save. Here now saving, like go to the command prompt. Here open the command prompt. Here go to the your setup.py path. Here this is the your setup.py path. Now here you can use the h colon. Here in that h, here the pub is the pack like folder, cd space pub. After here in that pub the setup.py file is found. Here you can also use the dir. Here you can check setup.py. You can also here you can directly use enter cmd. It directly opens your cmd with setup.py path. Now you can here also you can use the dir. Now here in that pub directory, here you can use the python. Here use the python setup.py. Here you can use the b distribution underscore wheel. Now hit enter. Here it creates the wheel file for you. Now go to the like dist. Here this is your package name. This is a python 3. This is the like WHL is the extension, that is the wheel file. Here you can directly copy this name. You can install, like open the another command prompt. Here you can check pip install, copy your wheel file. The your like your package is installed into the your system. You can check here. Now after I installed it locally with this file name, or like you can also like hit enter. Here it installs the your package into here. Okay, here your file is the dist directory. Sorry, here in that h, here I already opens the like here you can directly open the cmd. Here you can like pip install. Here you can directly copy the wheel file and installed into the your system. Here it installs the your package into your system. Here you can check the your package with version is 0.0.1. Now other way you can also install it. Here you can use the outside of dist, like dist. Here you can use the like you can use a pip install minus e space dot and hit enter. This is the another way to install like your package into your system. Now here successfully installed your package with version is 0.0.1. Now after installing, for example, you have need a license for publishing your package, and you have a git ignore.io file. Now the git ignore.io file is ignores the like all the permissions. Like now go to the your browser. Here you can go to the git ignore.io. Here click on the create useful.gitignore files for your project. Click on that. Here this website is opens. Here this is the search operating system, IDEs or programming languages. Here we need a Python programming. Here it displays the Python. Click on the Python. Here if you using the Windows operating system, you can use the Windows. Click on the Windows. If you use a Mac, you can use a Mac and click on the create. It returns to the your Python git ignore file along with for Windows. Click on the create. Here copy all the data. Here copy all the data, Control C. Here in that your outside of like your package nu bank, that is the setup.py. Here you can click on the new. Here text file. Here double click on. Here you can paste all the data. Now go to the file. Now save as your file name as git ignore.io. Here save as type, go click on that all files. Now click on the save. Here click on the Control D, like this text file is not needed. Here this is a empty. Now click on the Control D. Here you have a git ignore file. Here the git ignore file contains some data. The size is 3 KB. Now after you have a git ignore file, now you need a license. Now create another file, that is the license. That is a license.txt. We need a license. How? Now go to the choose license. Here click on the choose license. Now I am using the GNU GP LV3 license. Here you can also use the here go to here MIT license also. For I am using that GNU GP LV3. Click on that GNU GP LV3. Here like it returns the public license. Here you can see the version 3.0. Here copy the all the license. Here copy the all the license. Here copy the all the license. You can use the Control C. Now you can now here where in that license.txt you can paste them. Now you can use the Control S. Now you have a license text and you have a gitignore.io. Now you add a some setup after you have a license and get ignore. Now open the like your setup.py. Here you can use a classifier like classifiers. Here you can use a here it is a list type. Here you can use the like what are the classifiers, like what are the programming languages, like in Python programming language, like which version your package is supported. For example, your package is supported only like Python 3 version, Python 3.6, Python 3.7, or any other version you can mention here. That is the, it classifies the your what are the package name versions, like what are the your Python programming versions, and your license and your operating systems. Now here you can use the programming language. Here you can use the colon. Here you can use the Python. Here space you can use the colon. Here you can use the space. Here you can use the 3. That is the Python 3, comma. Here I add the another like programming language. Here is a colon. Here is a Python colon. Here I add the 3.6. Here I use the another, like you can add any version also. Here use the another language, like another version. Here is a colon. Here you can use the Python. Here you can use the colon 3.7. Here I am directly use the 3.9 also. Here click on, like I paste them. Here 3.8, 3.9. You can use it after the list closing. You can use a comma. Now Control S. Now after that 3.9, now these are the your Python versions. Now you pass the license. Here license. Here you can use the OSI, like approved. Here OSI is approved your license, that is GNU general. Here GNU general public license. Here public license. Now after you can use the version 2 or version 3 or later. Here you can use the GPL, that is the your GPL, like that is a V2 or later plus, like V3 also it's supported. Here is in the plus and close your license, and you can use a comma. Now after the license you can specify the operating system. Now you can use the operating system. You can use a colon based on the OS independent. Here OS independent. Here you can close the double quotes. You can use a comma. Now this is the adding a classifiers. Now after you need a documentation. For example, like your package is created by you, like other users are unable to like execute your packages without documentation. Like the other users follows the documentation of your package, like he or she follows the line by line in your package, like easily understanding the what is the package and what is the package contents and what is the package do. Now Control S your Python file. Now here like create a new text file, that is the readme.md file. Here double click on. Here you can use the your package, like you can use any description. For example, I use the like NU bank is my package. Here I use some description, like here this package like you can use this example, like this is an example project. Here this is an example project, like publishing like publishing into pypi dot like pypi. This is the enough. This means this is the example project, like example bank project, like publishing into the pypi organization. Here you can use the like anything. Now here like the language is Python. Here you can use a pip install, like your package name. What is your package name is the nu, like nu bank. This is the your package name. Here you can check. This is the like in that setup. Here you can see that this is the nu bank is the your. Here the nu bank is the your package name. Here this is nu bank. Here nu bank. Yeah. Now this is a nu bank. After installing, here close that 3 columns, like 3 quotes. Now how to use your nu bank? Like usage, like from nu bank, that is a package, import deposit underscore amount. Here the others are simply understood, like first install the nu bank package, like nu bank package contains the deposit amount module. Now here I can also import nu bank, import like withdraw underscore amount. The modules means here these are the modules in the your package. Now here you can simply add the all the modules. Here you can use from nu bank import like home loan. Here you can use nb bank, like nu bank import the personal loan. Here like from nu bank import the like vehicle loan. For example, these are the your like package contains the modules. Now if you want to like deposit, now for example create a one example deposit an amount. Here you can use the your module. The module is already like your module is already imported. Your module dot like what is the your module contains. Here go to the your nu bank. Here the deposit. Here edit on your any editor. Here the like dep amount is the one function, the deposit amount comma total amount. Now the finally I return the total amount, then I use the variable. Now go to the notepad. Here if you want to the deposit, here the deposit amount module contains the dep amount is the one function. Here first you can pass the deposit amount, and here you can pass the total your bank amount, like bank amount. Finally it returns the result data. The result data stored into the d underscore a. Now print your d underscore a. Now similar to for example with like withdraw underscore a. Here you can use the withdraw amount dot with underscore amount is the one function. You can check it later. Here I withdraw the 1000 in like my account balance is. Here directly you can print the w underscore a. Now like Here if you want to loan types, here this is the deposit, like this is the withdraw, here this is the withdraw. If you want to loan, for example, if you want to like if you want to the loans, here you can use h underscore loan. This is the home loan. I declare as the variable. You can use the home underscore loan is the module. The module contains the hm underscore loan is the function. Here you can pass the some data, like that is the your total loan amount. Now print your h underscore l. Now after, if you want to do, for example, like personal loan, here I declare the one variable, that is the p underscore l. Here personal underscore loan dot per underscore loan is the one function. Here you can pass the your loan amount. It returns the your loan data with tax, and print the your total amount with tax p underscore l. Here the home loan also returns the amount along with the tax, and finally we use the vehicle loan. You can also, for example, vl is the variable, here vehicle underscore loan is the module, ve underscore loan is the function for calculating the amount along with the tax. Now finally print the v underscore l. This is the same as your code. For others are easily understanding how to use your module. Now after usage, here you can use the again like triple quotes. Here you can use the ended with the triple quotes. Now after, like control save your readme.md. After you can go to the your setup.py file. Now after that, here you can pass the you can update the your readme. The readme is the text file with open. Here you can use the readme.md is the your file. Your file is already existing, then you can open the read mode, otherwise it returns the error. I use the alias name as file. Here I use the, for example, the readme.md contains a long description. I use the variable name as long description is the variable. I am directly use the file.read. It reads the all file data. Now this is the file.read. It reads the all data. Now in that setup, here after that, here you can use the long underscore here description. Here you can directly pass this variable. Here you can declare any variable within the your function, like with open your file name. Here this is the read of the your entire file. The file data is stored into the long description. You can also here any variable you want. Here you can use a comma. Here you can use a long underscore description underscore content underscore type. Here you can enter the text or markdown. Here you can use a comma. Now after here, after you add the some library dependencies. Here for example, along with your package, what are the other packages are required. For example, if you install the NumPy, along with the NumPy some other modules are also installed. For example, here we use the install requires. Here install requires. Here it passes the list as the argument. Here I pass the list as the argument. Here for example I pass the Django. Here like for example I use a Django. Here you can place the version. Here I want to install the Django 3.1.5 version along with the my package. Here you can use a comma. You can specify the another package you want. Here after like square bracket ended with the install your queries, you can use a comma. Now you can save your file and go to the your cmd, like your command prompt. Again you can use a pip install. Again you can install the like pip install -c underscore like space dot and hit enter. Here you can check along with that your project, like along with that here your NU bank. Here the Django is also installed along with the 3.1.5. Now after you can add some extra, like extra requires. For example, if you test your module or any package, if you want, you can import the test along with that your package. Here you can use the extras underscore requires. Here the install requires, this is a required, the extras requires is the optional. Here requires, here you can pass the, here it's in that like set. Here you can pass the key is like dev is the development dependencies. Here you can use the list as the parameter, like dev is the key and this is the value. Here you can pass like pytest, this is the Python test greater than or equal to 3.7 version. Or you can use the for example comma. Here this is the like after square brackets you can use a comma, after that dictionary ended you can use a comma. Now you can use the control S. Here you have a like you have did some configuration. You can update your readme. Here go to the here your readme. Here you can use the like for example you can like developing hello world, for example developing like your package name, developing your package name. Here if you want to create your own way, that is your package name. For example NU bank, this is the developing NU bank. With I create a one development extra required package, that is the like pip install -e along with dev. Here dev, the user can easily understand, yeah, it is the development dependency. Now close. Now control S. Now you can test it. Here go to the here you can test it. You can test how pip install. Here you can use the -e. Here dot you can use the dev, that is the development dependency, and hit enter. Here it installs the your dev. Here extra dev. Okay, wait. Here go to the setup.py dev. Here this is the list. Here this is the extra requires. Here extra requires. Here this is not a problem. Here you can check after dev. You can use the comma and with that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not a problem. Yeah, this is not a problem. After you can use the like finally you can publish your package. How? First you go through the like your package. Here your package contains the like under git ignore license readme file and your configuration setup file. Here go to the dist. Here the dist contains the one wheel file. Here go to the build. Go to the lib. Here the lib contains the all your Python modules. Here bdist. Here is empty. Now here run the like source distribution. You can use the example. Here you can use the Python, like your file name is setup.py. Before going to that, you can download the requires dot like txt file. How? You can use a pip freeze. Here you can use the greater than symbol. Here you can use the requires dot txt like requirement, like you can use the require dot txt. Yeah, it installs the require dot txt. For example, require or requirement dot txt. Yeah, requirement dot txt, not a require. Here you can double click on text file that contains the all the modules. Here click on all the modules. These are requirements dot txt. Now open the cmd. Here after like use the requirements dot txt, you can test it. You can use the pytest. Here collected 0 items. Yeah, it is fine. Now after you can use the source distribution. You can use the Python. You can use the setup.py. Here you can use the dist, that is the source distribution, and hit enter. Here this is the source distribution. Here you can find out missing required metadata URL, first thing, and second is the missing metadata either other or other email. This is the other and other email is missing in my code and missing URL. Now how to handle? Now here after that here you can mention the URL, that is the URL equal to, you can provide the your GitHub URL, that is the HTTP. My GitHub URL is like I pass the GitHub URL is here. First I create the one directory for my project. Here I already created for example I create a new package. Click on the new in your GitHub. Here I create another package like publish. Publish is the my repository. Here create like add a readme file, create repository. Now if you are unable to create a repository, here go to your profile, here your repositories, click on create a repository. Now for example, your repositories, here click on the new, create a new repository. Here I already created a one repository, that is a publish. Here I am directly use the my GitHub URL. Here my GitHub URL. Here this is the publish. This is the my GitHub URL. Here after I use the my package name, that is the my bank. Now you can use a comma here. After you can use the other. Who is the other? Who uploads the, who publish the package. For example, here I am the package owner. Here I use the package package other. Here you can use the other email. Here email. Here you can use the other email. Here after other email you can use the comma. Here in the before we missing the URL and other name and other email. Now click on the Ctrl S. Now again you can test it. Here you can use the S distribution. Here there is no warnings or errors. Now after finally after completing the source distribution, you can publish your your package into the pypi. Here first build it your package. How? You can use the python setup.py. here b distribution underscore will s distribution and hit enter. Here after you can publish it. First install the one module, pip install twinny. Here you can install. I already installed that module. Here you can use the twinny upload. Here you can use the dist/all. Before going to the upload, you can check what is the dist contains. Here this is the dist contains your project tar.gz file along with the your will. Now hit enter. Here it asks the enter your username and enter your password. The username and passwords are your pypi organization ID password. First go to the pypi.org. Here if you have a account, you enter the username and you enter the password. If you don't have any account, here click on the register. Here create an account on pypi. Here you can enter your name or enter your email address. Here enter your username. Here usernames are required and the password is required, and after you can enter the confirm password and click on the create account. After creating a account, now you need a username and password. You don't forget your username and password. Here this is the username and this is the password. I already created an account. Here enter the my username. Here this is the my username. Here enter your pypi organization password. Here I enter the my password. Here after entering, hit enter. It tells about I uploads the your package in pypi organization. Here one thing you can find, if you have any error, that is your username not allowed for your package. That means like your package name is already exists in the your pypi directory, you can change it name and you can process the from first step to last step. For example, if you publish the your package into the pypi, after you can use the twinny, like you receive the socket created successfully and enter port number, like that means your socket program is run in the your python environment directory. For example, I open the ideally, here file, open, here this is the your python like environment variables. Here your one of the your socket file is run, like you can remove the your socket file, that is the your socket program is written into the any python file, the file is run into the after twinny. If you remove the your socket file, you can like resolve the your error. If you have the error, you can resolve the your error, otherwise it's good. Now this is the my package is uploaded successfully into the pypi organization, and copy the url and paste it into the web. Now what happening, here you can check, yeah, this is the my, like this is the my package. Here pip install a new bank is my package. Here 0.0.1 is my package version. Here you can check, I released the first version is 2 minutes ago. Here you can check the project description is my package name, this is the example project publishing into the pypi. Here installing the my package like python, like pip install, like my package name. Here how to usage, here you can like you can give the documentation for you, like for other users for easily understanding what is our module and what is our module do. Here like, yeah, this is the like this is the your package publishing into the your pypi organization. Here you can install, like anyone can install your package, because your package is the it like like published into the organization. Here you can directly install, like here copy, for example I use the like other command prompt, here paste it, pip install package name. Here like your package is installed successfully, you can use a pip underscore list. Here you can check your package like a new bank is installed successfully or not. Here go to, yeah, here, yeah, this is a new bank is installed successfully with the 0.0.1 version. Now this is the way you can upload your project packages also, like you can create your own packages, you can upload it into the pypi organizations, then other peoples are used your packages. This is the publishing your packages into the pypi. Thank you for taking the time, and also I give the notebook for you, you can go through the step by step and how to set up and how to like access the license and how to create a account and how to use the git ignore, like all the materials I will be like posted into the posted into the lab section. Like thank you for taking the time, good luck.